So after the success of the flat tracker project, it really whet Connor's appetite for buying another bike. So he found on Facebook Marketplace a little DT50MX that were in a bit of a poor condition. We promptly went and picked it up, bought it. Really nice guy called Alan. Cub Racing is his company. He just got too many projects to do, passed this one on to us. So we quickly got back, got it stripped down, ready for a full restoration. Just taking some things down to powder coaters. This is the first batch of things. We've got the frame there, swing arm, looks like the undertail for the rear mudguard. That's the mount for the light. So some things are going to be silver, some things are going to be black. Or the exhaust. Now all this stuff, with the casings there, they're going to be vapor blasted. And then look how bad these are. These aren't going to the same place anyway, so let me get a sec. Look at the state of the cylinder head. Now that is going to a place in Chesterfield. I've done work for us before on the other flat tracker, but that's going to be shot blasted and ceramic coated. Do a really nice job of it. But yeah, just waiting for the old man. His estate car. We're going to put it all in there and drive to Chesterfield. Not sure how that's meant to press out of there. Yeah, we're going to let them deal with it because that's part of the service. Right, so now the bottom of the box is wet. As soon as I pick that up, it's all going to fall out. So watch this space. This will be amusing. Before we could get the frame powder coated, we needed to get the locks out, the steering lock and the helmet lock. We dropped them off at a local locksmith's. They read the locks, cut us some new keys for them, removed them from the old frame so we could get that dropped off at powder coat. The wheels on this DT were horrendous, but luckily for us, from a previous project, from the FT project, we've got some that my dad rebuilt, so we've got a pair of spanking new wheels ready to go. Partsman's been, or postman's been should I say, he's brought us loads of goodies. Look. So we have the cases, they've been vapor blasted. We've got loads of bits turned up from the ambits. I should know what that is. Oh, that's the coil, isn't it? Yep, that's a coil. Got original indicators. We've got chain guard. These have been ceramic coated. Barrel and the cylinder head. Got chain adjusters. Exhaust, but we'll unpack that in a minute. Full seal kit, full con rod kit. More seals. It looks like a brake light switch. Just everything that you might need. This is actually an old carb that's been vapor blasted. It looks like new, brand new kickstart, fork seals, exhaust seal. We've just got everything. Basically, just everything you'll need. This is actually not a brand new crank. We've used this crank, the brand new one that we bought, that should be in this box. We've used this for the FT, our FT flat track project. If you don't know about the FT flat track project, then we'll leave a link in the description. Made out of a DT50MX. Loads of cables. This has been ceramic coated. So it's an original one. It's been ceramic coated. But no, the idea is we've got the conrod kit. And the guy we actually bought the DT off, he said he actually presses cranks. He repairs cranks, reconditions them on two-stroke bikes, particularly these ones. So we've got the conrod kit. We're going to get into recondition this crank so that can be fitted and everything will be brand new. We seem to be missing gaskets though, Connor. Where's gaskets? Did you order any gaskets?
Yeah. For a full set.
Oh, that looks like one circlip for the forks.
Yes, it is.
So where's the other circlip for the forks? Alright. Alright, so we need to order one of them. Right, this is the exhaust. We can't find an original exhaust for a good price. And to be fair, the original exhaust is a bit boring. A bit boring. So, got one of these. We've got a big one. It's the first time I've ever been able to say I've got a big one. We'll cut that out. Yeah, I'm not going to put that in. Although I might do. Yeah, so nice spanking new exhaust. The fitting kits in the bag as well. That'll give it a bit of a rasp. You stand up. Look, all brand new, shiny. They're about as original as we're going to get. Handler. These must be just replacement that's as close to OEM as we can get. So when we got the casing back from vape blasting, we realised there was a crack right in the bottom of the rear mount. It wasn't a really detrimental part of it, it wouldn't have caused a leak or anything, but it wouldn't have been great to rebuild the entire engine and go to all this expense and not sort out that crack. So we had it welded, local place called Star Weld welded it up. This is kind of just tricking up the weld, smoothing it all out, making it look as original as possible. You won't actually be able to see this, so nobody would have ever known if we'd have rebuilt it without welding it up. But just for our own peace of mind, we did it anyway. Final powder coating's come back. It's exciting times. Look, it's like Christmas. We've got it all to unwrap. You saying, dude?
Yeah.
Right, finally got everything unpacked, but this is a massive anticlimax because I don't know if you can see that old film, but this powder coating is awful. It's got a really rough hammered finish. If you look at that, I think that is the worst powder coat finish. I've never seen one as bad as that. Same with this casing as well. But it's strange because this silver's nice. That, I'm not too bothered about that, that's the undertail. And that was all rusty and pitted, so I'm not too bothered, but look at that. Stand's gorgeous, the light mounts are gorgeous, the top yoke's gorgeous, bottom yoke's gorgeous. Torque arms are gorgeous. What is going on? Good douche. Dude, I'm gonna need your help.
Hold on. Oh yeah.
Yep. Go for it.
Yeah.
Perfect. So at this point we realised that we needed to use original bolts to rebuild the engine and all the casings on the sides. Now we've got a bit of a problem with that, because what we thought were Phillips head bolts turned out not to be Phillips head bolts. What they are is, and we're learning all the time, they are called JIS, Japanese Industry Standard. And what this means is they're very similar to Phillips screwed heads, but they're a little bit shallower, so you can get more torque on them. And this allows you to get torque that's needed for screwing casings together. What we didn't realise is they're not so easy to come by. We went to the local stockist. The guy did not know what we were talking about. And to be honest, it's news to us as well. So like I say, it's great to learn new things, but it's given us a problem. We don't know where to source these new bolts. We don't even have an actual driver to move these JIS bolts. If anybody knows where you can source JIS bolts, leave us a comment underneath. So that brings you pretty much up to date with the build. As of today, we have 1,000 subscribers. When I first started this channel, it was just we could get the word out there about our business. I can't actually believe what it's turned into, and it's driving us forward. It's making us want to do more, which is part of the whole fun. So thank you guys, really appreciate every single one of you who's subscribed. But what we will ask you to do is hit like and possibly put a comment underneath, because that really helps the algorithm. It helps force us out to other people who enjoy the same kind of content that you do. So join us in the next video when the bike will really start to take shape. We'll start bolting all these new parts on. Click on the like button, leave us a comment underneath, and join us for the next one.